Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. So today is the day after, or 2 days after shopping day, and I'm actually going to, every week, because there's three of us living in the house. Carl obviously is 18, he is actually working at the moment and he's doing school, so his timetable's a bit all over the place. Kerry with nights and then up during the day, coming in the morning, she's a bit all over the place, well, eating schedule wise. So what I like to do is I like to have a couple of things prepped in my fridge that if they, like if Kerry comes in from work and says, right, I want my dinner, that there's enough there to throw the dinner together. Or if Carl's up all hours of the day and he wants to come down at, I don't know, whatever time and grab something to eat, that the stuff in the fridge that they can eat, that I know is healthy, that I know is sort of filling. And that way then I'm not panicking if I'm, have to cook dinner or whatever. There's always stuff in the fridge ready cooked that they can make a dinner out of. So a couple of things I always keep in my fridge cooked is sausages, chicken or ham or some sort of meat that I sort of shred up, or chicken I pull off the bone, things like that, that they can make a sandwich out of it. They can make toasted sandwiches out of it. They can put it on rice. They can put it on pasta. They can make a dinner out of it. So there's always stuff kicking around. So it's just something I find works for my family, that the only sort of meal I'm worrying about then is dinner, and sort of takes the pressure out of, especially coming into the summer where everybody seems to get hungry at a different time. Some people it's too warm to eat, some people like to eat in the heat, relax in the cold, some people like to eat when it gets cool. So you've that sort of variant going on. I just find this is just so easy. It takes the pressure off, and if you do need to make a dinner, very quick, everything's already cooked. So I'll show you some of the stuff that I'm going to cook up. So one of the things I'm going to cook up today is the Mediterranean style vegetables. I'm going to throw them into my air fryer. Along with that, I'm going to do the tofu. And then I am also going to do some chicken thighs and some sausages I've taken out of the freezer, and the chicken I've taken out of the freezer. I'm also going to do pasta and keep that in the fridge. As I said, I just find this is an easy way of a grab and go situation. Teenagers, older kids, you're not having to worry about feeding them or them reading your fridge or look for, and it also allows you to keep on top of what needs using up in the fridge. Once these are cooked, people throw them into sandwiches, omelettes, on top of pasta, with the tofu on top of rice. So guys, this is the air fryer I'm going to be using. As you can see, it's a fairly biggish air fryer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the chicken and the sausages on one layer, the vegetables underneath them, so the fat and the juices from the chicken will drip into them and flavour up the veg and the tofu. This is an Aldi brand. They actually own this company, so it's their own brand of air fryer. I've been using it for about a week, maybe a week and a half, sort of full on cooking. I don't use my ovens at all in my house. I only use this and my gas oven, or not my gas oven, my gas hob. So that there is all my veg to go in. Now I will put some salt and pepper on it. It has been some oil drizzled over it, and that is ready to go into the air cooker as soon as I have the sausages and the chicken ready. So what I am going to do is I'm going to preheat my air fryer. Now my air fryer doesn't have a preheat button. Some air fryers do, but to preheat an air fryer I literally just turn it on. That says 230 degrees, 16 minutes. I'm going to actually bring it all the way down to toast, which is 230 for 5 minutes. And I'm going to put it on, and that could preheat, and in those 5 minutes I'll have everything ready to go in. Okay, so my air fryer has just bleeped to say it is up to temperature and it is ready. So over here I have my chicken and sausages ready to go in. So I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to put the vegetables in. Now I will take the vegetables out obviously before the chicken is fully cooked, but I'm also going to cook off some tofu. I have never cooked tofu in my life, so I am going to do that separate because I want to see how it cooks. And it's the teriyaki tofu. So we'll see, but I am going to do that after. Okay, so that's my chicken and my vegetables in. So I am going to put it on, I don't know what I'm going to put it on actually, 170 for 45 minutes. Maybe, yes, I think we'll go for that one. I'm still in the process of trying to figure everything out, but after 20 minutes I will take the, the veg out. So we're going to hit play and then fan. And there they go, off they go cooking. So while they're cooking, we are going to cook off the pasta. If you are a vegetarian, you probably want to look away now, because I'm going to show you, this is the chicken cooking, but if I go from this angle, you'll see all the fat dripping down onto the veg, and that's what I want, because that's what's going to give a nice flavour into the veg, down onto the veg that are cooking. If I just, so that's where we are at the moment. Veg cooked sausages are doing well, they're nearly done. We're 45, so we're nearly 20 minutes in. The veg is going to take a bit longer. I'm going to take it out and toss it, and I'm going to have a look at the sausages. So while that's all cooking, I did take a break, have a chat with Hayley. She's going home tomorrow, so she wants me to make up a lunch for her that she can take with her. So I'll show you what I'm going to do for that at the end. But right now, at this moment, we have got our pot on to boil up for pasta. So this is 2.5 litres of water. I'm going to salt it, and then I'm going to throw a full bag of pasta into it. Okay guys, so this is the vegetables out. I've just put it on here to cool, and I've also cooked off 500 grams of the penne pasta, which was this fella here. I cooked that off, so that's going to cool. And the sausages. Okay guys, so this is where we've got so far. That's our chicken cooked and cooling, our veg cooled, our tofu cooling, sausages and pasta. So what I need to do is I will shred the chicken in the morning, and I'll do the grated cheese and stuff like that all tomorrow. But tonight I need to make up Hayley's lunch for going back to college tomorrow, because she's on the 6:30 bus from Dublin to Letterkenny. So I want to make up her lunch so she can take it with her. And since I've made all that pasta, she would like some rice. Story of my life. Right, so let's get on to Hayley's lunch. Alright guys, just a heads up on this pre-cooked rice that you get that goes in the microwave. This is only par cooked, so you do have to finish off cooking it in the microwave. That's why it goes in for 2 minutes in the bag. Every time I put it in, it blows my par though. So I've emptied the Uncle Ben's rice into this tub. I call this my shaky tub, because what I'll do is we put everything in here when I'm making up a dish like this. Put everything in. It's going to be cold. I'm going to put in some tofu, some veg. I'm going to take one chicken and strip it and put it in. And I literally put the lid on and shake just to mix everything around. It's easier than trying to fork everything and turn everything over with a spoon and make sure everything gets... Just put it in, put the lid on and shake the arse out of it. So that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so this is Hayley's lunch. So I did the rice, I did some chicken, tofu, and a good bit of the vegetables. And then on top I did fresh tomatoes, because she loves fresh tomatoes. So that is her lunch for tomorrow for school. Okay guys, so I'm just about to make Kerry's lunch for work. Carl had a bit of pasta today for his lunch. But I do believe he also had some last night, because there's a good bit of pasta missing. And I also came down to the cheese being grated. So someone in the middle of the night had pasta and cheese, which is fine. That's why it's there. So we're going to make it up. I'm using this as my toss bowl tonight. There's also a lot of the tofu gone. So I'm going to finish that off with Kerry. So we're going to give her tofu, pasta, veg, cheese. And I'll give her a sauce to take with her. Alright guys, sorry, I had to change out to into my original toss pot. So the cheese, pasta, veg, tofu and pasta are all in there. I'm just going to toss them up, put them into her lunchbox, and she can heat that in work. So that's it, that's her lunch, everything made up. put the lid on, and all she literally has to do is throw that into the microwave for 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Bit of cheese on top that they have in work. She's laughing. Nice hot meal ready to go within, what, 5 minutes? So this is what's left of the pasta. As you can see, it's getting quite low. The veg is the same. I'll probably have some of that in an omelette in the morning. And grated cheese. And the tofu is completely gone. So this is how we get through stuff. As I said, Carl, if he's still hungry during the night, he'll come down and grab some pasta and just throw cheese on. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little cook with me. It's something that I find handy to do, is to keep things that are already cooked in the fridge and ready to go, for the simple reasons you have kids coming in from playing or walking down the stairs. They never sort of come down and go, is dinner ready in an hour? Because I wouldn't mind a snack. They either come down where they're like, I'm full, I don't need anything, to I am starving and I feel like I haven't eaten in 24 hours. And so having stuff cooked, made up in your fridge can be just a lifesaver, especially hitting the summer. Kids are out, teenagers are out, they're coming in, they're starving. And it's also handy if friends come home and you can pull out a bit of pasta, throw pasta bake on it. It's already cooked, throw it into the air fryer for a couple of minutes, there, bang, done, meal ready. So yeah, so that way I find it handy. It's something I've learned over the years. It's just easier to do. Keep food cooked in my fridge. Saves everybody a whole lot of stress. Right guys, I hope to see you in my next one. Remember to give it a like if you enjoy these type of videos, and hit subscribe so you never miss an upload. Take care. Bye bye.